Primetime local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
All right, happy day before Friday, everybody. We're very close to the holiday season, and of course, all the time off that everybody deserves to spend time with friends and family, especially for us here at Primetime Local News. We do have a great show lined up. Of course, our question of the day as well is, do you travel for the holidays? And you were saying no, but you mostly travel within Canada.
Yeah. I'm lucky all my friends and family are in one place, so I will just be heading to Edmonton, and then we'll just spend the couple days together, so not too bad at all.
I think Christmas in Hawaii would be a great option for myself. But right now, we're going to send over to Brett Holden, who's over at the Gold Horse Casino.
We are here at the Gold Horse Casino, where tonight it is the grand opening of the casino. We have been talking a little bit today to some of the organizers from SIGA and as well as the Gold Horse Casino. And coming up in the next hour, we'll be talking a little bit more about kind of the impact of the casino here in the border city, as well as just some of the little things that went into this casino. Well, we'll have a little bit more coming up, but let's head back to Elise, who has a look at your local news.
Great, thank you, Brett. Well, we start the cast off tonight with breaking news. RCMP and fire were called to a house located at 2802 45th Ave in response to smoke being seen coming from the home. The fire is out as of now, and we don't know the cause. We will have more information as it becomes available. And with many traveling during the holidays, a new study shows the safest days and the least safest days to travel during the festive season. The study done by Allstate found that December 23rd is the worst day for collisions, where December 25th, Christmas Day, was the best to drive during the holidays.
Sure, we see a lot of travel right before Christmas from families going to see their families for the holiday season. So the RCMP and Lloydminster just want to recommend a few travel tips. Drive safely, leave early if the roads look like they're going to be in bad condition. Always have a designated driver. Don't drink and drive, especially with the new laws that have just been passed.
RCMP say that planning ahead is important for staying safe.
If you are traveling, and I see the weather is going to be a little colder this Christmas, make sure that you have your safe travel bag in the back that consists of maybe a shovel, some gloves, parkas. If you do get stuck in a ditch, make sure you contact your local RCMP for assistance.
And the annual Parade of Lights takes place tonight. The much anticipated event kicks off at 7, and there will be road closures to be aware of.
So we're going to start at 57th Street and Highway 17, and we're going to go down south to 46th Street, Highway 17, and then east to 49th Ave, and then back north to the Exhibition Association. So we're asking the public to not park along the parade route because it creates a blockage for people that are trying to watch. So if people are parked on the parade route, they will be asked to move their vehicles. So just, to make our lives easier, we're asking people not park along that route.
After the parade is done, you are invited to the X grounds for the fun to continue.
Santa pictures, hot chocolate, bouncy houses. We'll have some music going, and the concession will be open down here, so for some snacks, and also we'll have a silent auction.
And now we're going to go to Brett Holden, who is at the grand opening of the Gold Horse Casino.
Hey, Colleen Lewis. Colleen, let's talk about some of the events that this isn't the only big event for you guys coming up.
Yeah, no, in January is going to be our big grand opening. So January 17th, 18th, and 19th. We have 3 shows lined up. So first night, James Barker Band. The second night is the Trues. And the last night is Aaron Goodvin.
Perfect. So when it comes to getting those acts coming into an event like this, let's just kind of talk about kind of the draw, I guess, to bringing acts into the casino.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a big, it's something new to Lloydminster, right? No other venue offers this type of entertainment. You can come in with your friends, have a drink, enjoy the show, and come out on the gaming floor after and spend some money.
Perfect. And we're running out of time a little bit, but let's talk about, you mentioned a big truck as well.
Yes, parked outside with a big gold bow. We have a huge Dodge 2500 Ram. We're giving that away on February 20th. So all you have to do is come in and swipe your Players Club card to win.
Perfect. So we'll have a little bit more coming up from here at the Gold Horse Casino, but let's head over to Connor, who has a look at your weather.
All right, thanks very much, Brett. Taking a look at your current forecast. I'm currently forgetting my left from my right. -5 with mostly some cloud coverage, though. We do have some winds, though, that are about over 30 kilometers an hour there. To over 20 kilometers an hour coming in from the southeast. We will have some powerful winds coming into the morning tomorrow. Take a look at some records for this time of year. 5 degrees back in 2011 and -39 back in 1989. Take a look at satellite radar map. A lot of cloud coverage coming in from that west side, and then of course it'll come down into the Lloydminster area, Lakeland regions. There are some watches to be aware of, mostly freezing rain warning for the Lakeland region. You can see all of that in pink for Lloydminster, Bonnyville, Lac-La-Biche, St. Paul, and other areas around our region, so make sure you are very cautious there. And again, there will be a lot of heavy winds throughout overnight as well as into the morning. -5 in Lloydminster currently, +2 in Edmonton, -4 out in Meadow Lake and in Cold Lake, -12 in Prince Albert, and -3 in Saskatoon, and +4 out in Red Deer, -5 out in Whitecourt. Take a look at some temperatures throughout the region. -4, like I said, in North Battleford currently, -5. They will get some freezing rain overnight. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies with some sun, but that wind, though, will reach over 20 kilometers an hour coming from the west. Taking a look at Cold Lake, -4 overnight with some flurries and that freezing rain. They're in that warning as well. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, sitting at -2 with winds coming in from the west to northwest. For us here in the border city, mostly we will get that freezing rain just after midnight heading into the morning, and tomorrow we will get some flurries, about a 48% chance with some winds over 30 kilometers an hour. Take a look at the next 3 days. That 48% chance, as I just mentioned. Saturday, -7 with a high and a low of -10. And on Sunday, it will be some mostly cloudy skies, and a little bit of sunshine, sitting at -12 and a low of -17. That's your weather forecast for now. We'll have more coming up after the break.
Welcome back. Well, when February rolls around, egg producers will have a keen eye on the courts. Gerard Lampow gets an update as an industry group takes on the Carbon Challenge.
The court wants us to speak to the constitutional part of it, and what we've been saying all along is we've been against the carbon tax and how it will disproportionately affect farmers.
Todd Lewis, who farms in Gray, Saskatchewan, is keen on getting the carbon tax matter resolved in the best interest of farmers. The Saskatchewan provincial government has put the matter before the Court of Appeal. APAS requested and has been granted intervener status. When the court resumes in mid-February, ag producers will have their voices heard on the carbon tax debate.
The cost is supposed to be a revenue-neutral tax, and certainly in agriculture it won't be. We're going to be paying carbon tax on all our transportation off the farm if it's commercial license vehicles, and as well as grain transportation by rail.
Lewis says everything that comes into rural Saskatchewan comes by commercial truck, and those fuels are not exempt from the carbon tax. They are waiting on data from the federal government to further make their case.
It's just common sense that when you look at rural Saskatchewan, we move so much by truck, and as I said, everything that comes in or out is by truck. In agriculture, we're price takers, not price makers, so we're kind of stuck with what we get, and it's just going to come right off our bottom lines.
Ag producers maintain that they're good stewards of the environment through sequestration on their operations, and that agriculture is the solution to reducing the carbon footprint.
A lot of the technology has been invented here in Saskatchewan, and certainly in Western Canada, we've been world leaders on carbon management. Technology like zero-till, the genetics that we use now, and with our crop choices, and also on the livestock side as well. We're producing more pounds of beef and pork, chickens than we ever have before, with less and less carbon footprint.
Lewis says that under the Constitution, agriculture is a shared federal-provincial jurisdiction with a 60-40 split on ag programs. He says added costs will be passed down on things like grain bags, bale wrap, ag plastics, and fertilizer. Gerard Lampow, Primetime Local News.
This ag report is brought to you by the Lloydminster Co-op Agro Centre. Depend on them for product, tools, and expert advice. Shop at your local Lloyd Co-op Agro Centre with branch locations in Lashburn and Neilburg.
And that's it for your egg news. Sports is next, but first we'll take a look at your egg prices.
Every member of the City Centre Auto Body team has been through extensive training. We're constantly upgrading our team's education to reflect current collision repair technique.
Taking a look at your local sports now, the Lloydminster Bandits have plenty to feel good about heading into Christmas. Now tied for third in the league and winners of 7 of their last 8. It's also been a rewarding few months building stronger relationships with their community. Our Josh Ryan has more.
For much of this season, the focus for the Lloydminster Bandits has been culture change. That includes becoming more active members of the larger community.
We picked up a great board of directors this year, and it's helped us get in the community more often, and it's been awesome actually.
Kind of getting our name out there, getting us some more fans, stuff like that. Also, it's good to get back to the community because they've supported us for so long.
Several initiatives from the Bandits have been focused on meeting minor hockey players and getting to mentor them.
For us, that's a big thing, you know, getting the young kids involved and stuff. It's good for us to get involved with minor hockey and the youth in the community.
Since many of the players are from the area, they can appreciate what the interaction means to kids.
Being from Lloyd and stuff like that makes it, I guess, more meaningful getting out there and stuff like that because of Lloyd minor hockey and everything's done so much for me. So getting back out in the community and doing stuff for them is great to do.
We get to see these kids, and at one point we used to be those kids looking up to the team, right? So it's pretty cool.
An additional benefit that's already happening this season is increased attendance.
We're trying to change culture, and I think being more involved into the community, I think we're starting to get bigger crowds, so we're starting to get out.
And the Bandits hope to reward their new fans by continuing to add to the win column after the holidays.
Just make sure we stay in shape over Christmas, I guess. Don't eat too much turkey and stuff and come back ready to work.
Josh Ryan, Primetime Local Sports.
And now we're going to go to Brett Holden live at the Gold Horse Casino.
Joined now by Roger Anderson, the general manager here at the Gold Horse Casino. Now, Roger, it's been a long process, but it's finally here. Let's kind of talk about your day and night so far.
Oh, the day has been exciting. We're getting into the night, but the day's been very exciting. We had a big event. We had VIPs, dignitaries in the building, and a lot of things going on. We had entertainment, meaning a grand entry. We have entertainment in the event center, but overall, we're showcasing our spirit, our staff's working ability. And we're getting to meet the community. That's exciting. We got people in our building. We're open and we're having a lot of fun here, and it's very exciting.
Well, that follows into my next question here is finally being able to have people in here. What does that mean for you after years of finally getting this done?
Oh, well, it goes back to a couple things. The excitement is we get the doors open, we get to bring the public in, we get to showcase SIGA employees, showcase what we're about, our First Nations hospitality. We get to meet the public again, and again, the surrounding community. We're bringing a new thing to Lloydminster, entertainment, just an added feature. So.
Absolutely, and just really quickly, let's talk about some of the extra stuff that you guys have, like the event center, even the restaurant, and a deli as well.
Oh yeah, we talk about the event center. We have an event. We have entertainment right now. Right now, I believe it's Gold Horse in there. We have playing. We had entertainment this afternoon, but the entertainment center we can bring weddings. We can do a lot of different things for our event center. Again, the event center adds just another added feature to the community. We have suites on the upper level, so that adds a little bit of excitement for us. We have a restaurant, it's deli bar, and we serve our food is SIGA-wide the same. We do a lot of the same menu. The deli we add, that's just an added feature for us to serve different types of food.
Perfect. Well, we'll have a little bit more coming up from here at the Gold Horse Casino, but let's head back into the studio where Connor will have a look at your weather.
All right, thanks very much, Brett. Taking a look at some current temperatures as of right now, as I still don't know my left from my right, unfortunately. -5 for us here in the Border City, -5 out in Marwayne as well as in Pierceland, -4 in Bonnyville and Cold Lake, -1 in Vegreville and Wainwright and Provost, as well as +2 out in Edmonton and 0 out in Lac-La-Biche. If you take a look out east, -5 in St. Walburg, -4 in Maidstone and North Battleford, -6 in Green Lake, -8 in Isle-la-Crosse. If you take a look at some other temperatures around the region, -5 in Fort McMurray, -8 in Fort Chipewyan, -6 in La Loche and Buffalo Narrows, -2 down in Slave Lake right there, and -12 out in LaRange and Flin Flon. Take more to the Alberta side, -13 in High Level, -5 in Fort McMurray, -3 Peace River, -2 Slave Lake, and as well in Grand Prairie. As we head down south now, 9 down in Lethbridge. That's right, 9. Very, very warm there indeed. 8 in Calgary, 1 in Coronation, 6 in Medicine Hat, Kindersley at 1 degree, Swift Current sitting at 0. Moose Jaw and Regina are a little colder. Moose Jaw sitting at -1 and Regina sitting at -4, while Estevan at -6 and Yorkton at -9. As we take a look at our temperatures for the region for tomorrow, again, as I did mention, there will be that freezing rain that we will get past midnight, and there will be some strong winds heading into tomorrow, over 30 kilometers an hour. Let's take a look at the temperature there. 0 for the Border City throughout the day tomorrow, -1 in Maidstone, as well as -2 in Vegreville and Vermilion. As I take a quick small step back here, -2 in Marwayne, -3 in Bonnyville and Pierceland, -2 Cold Lake, as well as -2 in Vegreville, -3 for Edmonton, and -1 down in Wainwright. Take a look at the school day forecast, as it's the last day of school before the Christmas break, so we will get some cooler temperatures. -1 to start the day at 8 a.m. with some cloudy skies. Recess time, -2 with mostly sunny skies, but there will be majority of it being clouds. The majority of the sun will come out during lunchtime, as well as some sun cloud mix there. Home time a little bit cooler, sitting at -5. Mostly the clouds will come over and block the sun there, but nonetheless, it's the last day of school before the holiday break. As we take a look at our next 7 days, we will see a 48% chance of some precipitation tomorrow, 25% on Saturday with mostly cloudy skies sitting at high at -7, -12 on Sunday, -14 on Monday on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day, there's a 25% chance of some snow as well. It will be very cold, sitting at a low of -20, -12 on Wednesday with a 65% chance of some flurries, low of -18 there, and Thursday -16 with for both the high and the low. That's your 7-day forecast. We'll have more primetime local news after the break. So we took to Facebook and asked you guys if you travel during the holidays, and whether that's just going to travel across the country or you're staying at home, you don't want to maybe drive out on winter conditions. I know my mother is very paranoid when I drive home on the holidays, but for myself, I do like to go home a lot, as much as I can. Of course, I've never been to a tropical destination. Like a few people in our comments said that, you know, they do like to stay home, and also one is actually on vacation at home, so kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. But for yourself, it's more you want to go home to your hometown, not travel far.
Exactly, yeah. For traveling in the holidays, I don't really travel vacation-wise. It's more so just traveling to wherever, get to the family wherever they are, which is in Edmonton. So that's the little traveling I'll be doing for the holiday season. No beaches this year, beaches. Unfortunately.
Do you ever want to do that though? Is that something you would consider, like going to like Hawaii or Mexico or Caribbean?
See, I think it would just be so weird because I'm so used to having a Canadian Christmas with snow and everything like that, and I just think it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't feel like Christmas without it. So how about yourself?
I mean, maybe Hawaii once in my life, maybe at Christmas, but I mean, I went to Mexico in November, which is kind of the closest thing I will get to that. But what we will get to right now is our pets of the day, where we showcase the pets that are submitted. This is Muruka.
Very cute.
They are probably very cute, the way it's sitting. This was submitted by Rita, so thank you for that. Our next one that we have here is Bruce, submitted by Wendy. He's very cute, very
with those ears.
Yeah, I know those ears, so adorable. Take a look at Dewey. He looks like an elf's helper.
Yeah.
Look at that
Teddy bear.
face, though. Exactly. Submitted by Jessica, so thank you for that. Our next we have Noel, like you were saying actually in the first hour. Noel, like no.
Yeah,
like
very fitting name.
Very fitting name. He's got the Santa head on. Looks like Grumpy Cat, actually, believe
Yeah.
it or not. Submitted by Belinda. And last but not least, Gunner, submitted by Kelsey. He's a good boy. He's got his toy in. If you submitted your photo and you were showcased, you're automatically entered to win a gift card, which we'll be giving away tomorrow at the end of the second hour of PTLN.
We want to see your pets. Send photos of your pet and their name to our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to have them featured on Pet of the Day. Your name will be entered into a weekly draw for a gift certificate from the Pet Pad.
Joined now by Lionel, Senior VP of here for SIGA. And let's talk about how this is a big addition for the city of Lloydminster, but also a big addition for SIGA as well. Let's talk about you guys getting your 7th casino.
Well, there's been a lot of planning that went into this, and strategically, you know, we wanted to move into this market. We've been looking at it for some time, and it's part of the investments that SIGA's made across the province. We've invested in our people, in our buildings, and now we're investing in this market, and we want to see some real good success come out of this.
So now being able to be here and see people coming in, and what does that mean for you and SIGA as well, just to finally, after a long process, get this done?
Well, it's sharing success. Our model is 100%. Everything goes back into the community. You see the employment impact. We've got 200 new people that we invited into our family, and we're going to continue to invest in this market. So we're very happy to be here. It's great to see all the smiling faces and all the people of Lloydminster supporting it already on our first night.
So let's talk about kind of investments as well, and what this will bring not only to Lloydminster, but as well just kind of surrounding areas as well.
Well, we have a wonderful room, wonderful facility. You know, in terms of product, it's a gaming experience. We've invested in an electronic table game. There's 18 table pods there that you can play different games. So on that end, we've invested in new product, new excitement for everybody that likes that gaming end of things. Great food, a wonderful bar, probably the best bar and grill that we have in SIGA. So we're really looking forward to the food and all the fun that's going to come out of things here.
Running out of time a little bit here, but let's really just talk about you being able to see again the people coming in, but your favorite part of being here as well.
Well, just the modern design. You know, each casino project that we've been on, we've tweaked things a little bit, and this one has new elements that we haven't seen in any of our other properties. So in terms of design, in terms of layout, you're really getting the best of SIGA.
Perfect. Well, we'll have a little bit more coming up from here at the Gold Horse Casino. We'd like to thank everyone who we spoke to so far today, and we'll have a little bit more coming up from Primetime Local News, but first we have to head into commercial break.
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery and Furniture House, downtown Lloydminster.
Well, tonight we were here at the grand opening of the Gold Horse Casino. We learned a little bit more about what went into this wonderful building and the casino here, and just how much this will impact the Lloydminster area. Well, today is not my birthday, it's next Friday, but I feel like I still have to spin the wheel, and our friend Sarah as well is going to be showing us some of her talents as well. So I'll spin the wheel. Oh my goodness, and what did I win? Oh, 4 times the points. Beautiful. Well, tomorrow I will be over at with the RCMP and just be talking a little bit about the holidays and staying safe for the holidays. We'd like to thank everyone from here at the Gold Horse Casino for allowing us to be at the grand opening party. Now let's head back into the studio where Connor and Elise will wrap up the show.
Brett, come back here and do a backflip for us. We would love to see that. Take a look at our 7-day forecast one last time. -7 for Saturday, 48% chance of precipitation. Tomorrow, though, -12 on Sunday with our high there, -14. We'll get a little colder and very cold on Christmas Day. -15 there on Tuesday, -12 on Wednesday with a 65% chance of flurries, and -16 on Thursday. We're back to really cold temperatures. But you know what? It's the holidays. It's not new to us.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but it's okay. Christmas it's okay to be a little chillier. You're gonna be at home in your pajamas, and it's all good.
I know where I'll be, sitting in my bed doing some playing some Fortnite. That's for sure.
Oh, there you go. That's what you're gonna do for Christmas?
Well, of course, but I mean, I would like to see
family stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say actually, I want to watch Brett do that backflip though tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to make him try that sometime tomorrow. I don't know if it'll go as well as what she did. She was very talented.
I've seen her do the splits.
Did you?
I mean, not her. I've seen Brett do the splits. Excuse me. Sorry. I've seen Brett do the splits. Sorry. That's very.
That in itself is impressive. So maybe we'll have to ask him to do the backflip and the splits tomorrow.
I know, right? Can you do the splits?
No, I can't. I am not capable of anything like that. No.
I used to be able to do that.
There you go. Well, hockey, right? So that helps.
No, that's not from hockey. That's from martial arts.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, no talent that way.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this evening's show. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great rest of your night.